Good morning, my angels. It is Tigra from Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All. As we continue your general weekend reading, we are now tapping into your love reading. Shortly, you will see posted your general weekend reading. And then later on today, there will be 2 additional readings, one on twin flame energy and one on the X Factor. I'm going to try to finish up with the general readings for the first half of June this weekend, and then we'll be starting out focusing on the mid-month updates. As always, please share, like, and comment. Cards are blessed and prayed for beforehand to allot for time. What are the messages? The general messages for love for Sagittarius. Keep in mind your energy and the energy of those involved in your love life, both positive and negative, can alter anything here today. And don't forget, tap into your own intuition for positive results, as well as common sense to approaching to your love life matters. We get the 8 of Wands in reverse. We get the Justice card, the Queen of Wands. The overall energy this weekend for love is 2 of Pentacles. So some of you could be focusing on 2 different relationships, 2 different partners, or 2 different ways to look at your relationship, or 2 different opportunities in which you don't know which opportunity or which partnership you are going towards. This also could be the sign of some of you who might be juggling a lot. You're trying to juggle both your life balance, your work balance, or your life balance and your relationship balance. Sometimes some people, you know, the priority is their career and they don't make space for love, and that can be harmful and not a positive vibe for someone who wants to spend a lot of time with you and build your romance if you're always into your work. So this could also be you trying to balance your energies between giving time to your family, your friends, your career, and everything else, and then setting a time, that special time, for your love life and those who you are trying to partner with or grow into a relationship. With the 8 of Wands, there's not too much fast movement energy going on around this weekend. So maybe if things were moving real fast in a new potential love connection, or you were planning to do things in your relationship, things are taking a kind of a halt right now. There's a pause for whatever reason. There could be outstanding or external circumstances going on both on your side and your partner's side as to why things are kind of slowing down. This could also be a reminder, don't rush into relationships, especially if you haven't done the healing or the work from past relationships. So take it easy, take it in stride. Maybe you do need to balance out what's important to you in your life so that everything is getting the proper amount of energy and time from you. With the Justice card, some of you need to take it easy because you're still wanting fairness into your life, and you want to be compensated, or you feel that you've been gypped out of some type of compensation or being relieved from past heartache. You want it to happen right away. You want the gratification that you see karma come into the life of your ex or whoever else might have broken your heart in the past. But karma doesn't work like that. Karma works when it's supposed to work. It's in God's divine timing. Karma takes time. It will not come rushing in just because you want it to. It can come, and it does come usually unexpectedly, but not because you want it to come into their life or your life. It comes because it's destined to at that time. So though some of you might feel romantically you've been cheated in relationships, whether monetarily or emotionally, and you feel like you've been a good guy, a good gal, and people are just hurting you along the way, I know it hurts, but you got to let nature run its course. Everyone, including you, will be healed and will be compensated for the emotional loss or financial loss you have suffered through relationships, but it will take time. In the meanwhile, you tap into your Queen of Wands energy. You fight the good fight. You don't let anything hold you back. You don't think about the past. You don't think about your karma or their karma. You just live life for the moment. Work on balancing the things that you need to balance. Work on yourself and what you need to do to attract better partners, better relationships. But most of all, enjoy loving you, Sagittarius. Getting to know the queen and king that you are. Enjoying the fruits of your labor in all the other areas of your life. Sometimes it's good to be by yourself so you can get to love yourself and treat yourself the way that you want others to treat you. Next, we get, I didn't mean to let you go. There's someone this weekend that is thinking of you. They realize they made a mistake. Maybe they moved too hastily, right? Sometimes you got to take it slow, because when you say or do things too quickly without thought, sometimes you can't take it back. Sometimes it set things in motion in the wrong direction. So this is what someone who was once connected to you, this could also be your feeling as well. I didn't mean to let you go. So that's why you have to be careful, and others have to tread lightly when we disagree or when we say certain things, because sometimes certain things that are said in the heat of the moment hurt for a lifetime. So someone definitely feels that they shouldn't have let you go. They could be going through it right now with their current situation, or they could be suffering alone and wish that they had you in their life. That is followed by, I won't let my fears keep us apart. This person desires you, they miss you, but they also know that they probably put a big gap between you and they, that there's really no strong connection or possibility that you can ever connect. Not on the romantic level, maybe, and I'm saying maybe on a friendship level, but even that will take a lot of time and healing and work. But they're not going to let their fears of knowing how much Sagittarius stands on, their ground when it comes to closing doors when people have hurt them. They're not going to let that fear of knowing how strong you are in your convictions from keeping you apart. So you could get an unexpected phone call or visit or message from someone that you didn't think you would ever hear from again. With this still time for us, yeah. This person has been thinking of you, they're still thinking of you, and they have this fascination or inclination that despite what has happened, if enough time passes or if enough time has passed, there still could be a you and them. There's still time for us. So this person has real positive feelings despite whatever might have gone, haywire in your relationship, that you two can reconcile and somehow get back together. They know that, you're a tough cookie, and once you're hurt, it's very hard to get back in your good graces, but they're not going to let that fear keep you apart. So this person, even if it's not this weekend, I feel this message that you're getting this weekend is to let you know that this person is thinking of you, to let you know that there's an opportunity that someone is thinking of coming towards you in reconciliation and the hoping for a second chance. The bottom we get, I'm trying to be bold and brave. What did I say? They are working behind the scenes. They know you are not easy. They know you're smart, you're bright, you're full of wisdom. They know probably from being with you for a certain period of time and talking to you about past relationships, how you handle hurt, how you handle betrayal. So they know they've got, a tall ladder to climb if they're going to even get in conversation with you, much less get back with you. But they're trying to be bold, they're trying to be brave, they're trying to take their time. They know they don't want to rush and bombard you. Some of you may be in a relationship, so they know they can't disturb that. Others might feel you're alone and you enjoy being alone, so they don't disturb that. So they're just waiting. They're waiting, but they are hurting. They're hurting because they want to be with you. We also get alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. That is something that I just mentioned in your general reading, and something that I say quite often on the channel. Don't be upset. Don't pine away. Don't get depressed because you're alone. Sometimes that's the best gift that the universe can give you and you can give yourself. Time alone, to be in hermit mode, to be tranquil, to be at peace, to talk to yourself, to get in touch with your feelings and your intuition and decide what you really want and what you want to do, you know, when it comes to your love life. So spend some time this weekend alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship, especially if you have doubts about a current relationship, if you have doubts about reconciling with someone, or maybe you're thinking also about this same person from your past, wondering if they're thinking about you. Well, now you know the answer. They are thinking about you. So what, if anything, are you going to do about it? We also get the card of adventure. Seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. For those of you in your relationships, to keep them spontaneous, happy, growing, and fun, continue to do all the wonderful things plus more. Keep adding to your bucket list as a couple of things that you want to do and experience to keep your relationship youthful, healthy, friendly, and spontaneous. With the energy of the star, your hope and optimisms are a powerful love magnet for you right now. People are attracted to your hope, your fiery passion. People love Sagittarius's positive attitude and the way how you carry yourself with all this love and passion. And even people from your past who are no longer with you, that is one thing that they reminisce and they think about you, is your sense of hope, your sense of optimism, not only for yourself, but for the people that you have around your circle. With the card of together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. For those of you that you're in relationships and maybe your partner isn't the wild type, or maybe you've settled down as you've aged, okay, you might not want to do all the crazy things like going on roller skating and rock climbing or whatever, all the wild things you used to do that was really athletic when you were younger. There are still many things you can do together romantically as a couple to keep you in tune, to keep you both interested in each other and keeping the relationship hot and spicy. So spend that time together this weekend and enjoy the simple things, even if it's just holding hands, walking in the park together. The energy on a mission, determined and focused. This could be your energy as well as your lover or those who are interested in you. Regarding love, they're determined and focused on the relationship or what they would want to have with you in a loving relationship. And this could also be your energy, that you are focused on that one person in your life. In too deep, no way out, emotionally invested. Some of you may be dealing with energies where you're in a relationship, it's not really doing for you what it used to do, but like in the old days, a lot of people stayed in relationships because of the children. They stayed in it because it's the only relationship. They're comfortable. If you're in too deep in a relationship, but it's not really sustaining you, you're not really happy, but you're emotionally invested, you have to, well, you have to weigh those scales of justice. What is more important to you? And work accordingly. With the energy of love bomb, someone could be love bombing you this weekend, doing manipulative things. This could be a past or present energy. So watch when people are gaslighting you or doing more than an extra or making you feel, like you're questioning their motives with things. Because sometimes people do extra things to throw you off because they're doing something sinister. So just watch that energy. The bottom of the deck, we get gold digger. Some of you could be involved, or you might come across someone at a club or at a social gathering this weekend that might be talking really fast to you, trying to come on to you. This person might see or know or heard that you come from money, or that you're well-to-do, or you just got your act together, and they might see you as an asset. They only want you for what you can bring into their life. They have nothing to offer. So stay away from that person if you come across that energy this weekend. As we're coming to a close, we get assert yourself. Don't be afraid to speak on situations regarding your love life to your partner, or if you're addressing an issue with an ex, assert yourself and make sure that you're heard. Communicate effectively. Think it through. Again, talking about moving slow, the energy of 5. Before you commit to a relationship, or you quit a relationship, or you go back to someone, no matter what you do regarding your love life, think it through. Do not rush through, because again, some things you say and do, they can't be taken back. So don't be hasty. With the card of weighing options, well, with the energy of 2, we started out, right? Balancing act, weighing our options, maybe having the option of staying with a current lover or going back to a past lover, or you have 2 new interests to choose from, or you're weighing out, how you're going to balance your love life against your career and your home life. So that's the primary focus, since this is the second time this is being confirmed in this reading for many of my Sagittariuses. At the bottom, we get temptation. You could be weighing the options of being tempted. With the energy of 3, there could be a third person in the picture trying to tempt you or to tempt your person. So be careful of temptation. Again, be careful of the gold diggers, and also be leery of the people who might be around your partner who might be trying to tempt them. As we're coming to a close, we also get the card Step by Step. Another and third reminder. Move slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush through life. Don't rush through your relationship. Don't rush to say certain things that can come back and bite you. With the card Take a Test, some of you might fear that you're pregnant, or someone might be pregnant. You have this feeling. You might have dreamed of fish last night, that someone may be pregnant. Doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be your daughter, your granddaughter, someone close to you. If you fear that your partner is cheating, could be the outside or side chick. If it's your ex, it could be their new person. So there could be the sign of pregnancy around, and someone is taking a test. You may or may not know who the person is, and you may or may not ever know the results, especially if the results end up to be negative. Fake flexing. There's someone around you romantically or trying to get your interest. Again, they have nothing. They're fake flexing. They're pretending they're this and that. They dress the part. They look the part, but they are not the part. Trust me. They're doing all that to gather your attention because you are legit. You are the prize, Sagittarius. And this person is trying to appear that they're on your level, but they're not. At the bottom of the deck, we get hooked on you. There's definitely people past and present that are hooked on you. They're thinking of you. They've tried to let you go spiritually or emotionally, but they're fighting a losing battle. They just can't. And one more card before we close it out. I want you to know your presence is appreciated, and I can be a safe space for you. So someone regards you as being that safe space. So I really feel that there are those people in your life, especially past lover or lovers. Could be the energy of 2 of them, because you have a lot of balancing and a lot of options this weekend. So there could be 2 people from your past who welcome the thought of you, who would love to welcome the thought of them being able to come back into your life because of the peace that you give them, because you provide a safe space for them. They could be in relationships now with people who do not provide that safe space. They don't have the fiery passion for life or the commitment and the honesty that Sagittarius brings to their love life. If any or all of these messages resonate with you, and even if they don't, give me a thumbs up for putting the energy into the reading, and I love to hear your comments. Be blessed and enjoy your weekend.